let's go and see those lions.
Cheers
To an awesome trip and an awesome morning.
Oh, what a morning.
Wow, wow, wow. We wake up to another incredible sunrise at Mabua and pack up in order to start the journey towards Rooiputs. On our way to that campsite where we stayed the last time, where all the lions were causing trouble. We left a bit earlier this time, so we should get there earlier. And yeah, looking forward to it. We're just filling up the trailers with water, obviously. Some of these, are you winning? No. Some of these campsites here at Mabua have got water. So yeah, just topping up, be on the road. Clouds have cleared, still a bit chilly, but I think it's going to get a bit warm later, which will be lekker.
Talk too soon. The thread's a different thread, that's the problem. Finally got it on. A bit of brute force.
Now we're chopping.
Bring my water pump pliers, unfortunately. But yeah, at least we'll get some water.
We regrettably leave the Mabua area and its incredible pans behind and start the 174-kilometer Dune crossing back towards Nosop. that, AJ?
Look how big this guy is.
And
he's on his own, eh? That must be some dominant male in the area, I reckon. See, it ends a bit here.
So I think we're around 40 kilometers away from the camp. Now, driving with a trailer on the Mabua Dune crossing, there are no worries. If you're thinking of coming across this road with a trailer, just lower down your tire pressures and you'll make it easily. We only got stuck on one dune coming in, and the reason for that was our tire pressures were a little bit too high, so we just lowered them, made it easy. This is of course if you are using a 4x4 vehicle, not a 4x2 vehicle. You will not do this road with a trailer if you're driving a 4x2. You shouldn't even be doing it at all if you're driving a 4x2. It is a 4x4 road, so yeah, easy going really, especially after the rain. Today is a lot easier, fuel consumption's a lot lower, and Jay is towing his bush larper. I'm towing obviously the Echo 5. The bush larper is a little bit bigger than the Echo, but I mean Jay is towing it with ease. We're not rushing on this road, and there's no reason to rush whether we had trailers or not. You know, you want to enjoy the drive. It's a fantastic drive. If you're a family that's got a off-road trailer and you feel like going to Mabua or Mapaya or any of those areas from Nossob, please don't be scared to not do it. Do it. It's actually really fun driving. There are no areas on this road where you can really damage your vehicle. There's a bit of corrugation here or there, but nothing hectic. There's no Mapani stumps like you get in Moremi and those places to slash your tires. So it's relatively easy, and I would say come and enjoy it. Come and have a fantastic time. Tow your trailer on this road. Take your family to Mabua. It's worth it. Seriously, you have to get to Mabua. It's my favorite place in the Kalahari. There's no doubt about it. So yeah, I wonder where they are. This is very fresh, so they can't be too far away. Exciting. At the same time, I really don't want my tires to be charred again. So as you can see, the lions have been having a complete jaw here again, like they did that night that we were here. So I wouldn't be surprised if we get the same sort of treatment. And this is fresh. This is after the rain last night. So they were here today. This is obviously their house or something where they chill. So yeah, expect the same. Constantly looking out while we set up camp. This is the life. And we've made a plan to protect the tires. Not sure if it's going to work. Using dead thorny shrubbery that was lying around the camp didn't really matter, as the lions didn't visit us that evening, so all the Cooper tires were left intact. Right, so we've had a couple of technical difficulties along the way. So we're actually at Nossob trying to get everything sorted out, and you're probably looking at my roof of my car and wondering why I've all of a sudden got 2 spare wheels on the top. That is why. I sort of expected it to happen at some point with all the rough roads that I go on. You know, this Echo 5 is a fantastic trailer, and it's done some really hardcore stuff since I bought it. And the bracket here, bracket for the spare wheel, is completely sheared. So took the wheel off here, chucked it on the roof of my car. Luckily I got space on the roof of my car. But yeah, first breakage really on the Echo. But you know, it's a lot of weight to be carrying. I know they've improved this bracket on the new models. This is quite an old Echo 5. But yeah, unfortunately, breakage, but carry on. Right, so we are 40 kilometers away from Rooiputs, and it's been a fantastic drive. Haven't seen much, but we've needed to make up a bit of time. But the light is amazing on this grass in the Nossob River. Sun's going down behind me there, and they've just graded this road today. We're the first people to actually drive on it since they graded it, which is amazing. But yeah, not long now till we get to Rooiputs. Looking forward to it.
How's this bread? Ed?
That looks insane.
Okay, let's split this guy. Check that out. Hey, nothing like a good bread and a good soup. I need to actually do a little bit more at the bottom, but that's looking good.
He's the bread master.
Lekker. Got too much bread, I'm going to turn into a bread.
Morning, Jade.
Morning!
How are you doing?
Hey, I'm good, I'm good.
Morning, Jade.
Morning.
It's coffee time.
Right, good morning. First morning at Rooiputs. Fantastic evening last night. And yeah, we just enjoyed great soup and amazing bread. And up early this morning, coffee. Then we're going to head down into the Nossob River and chill at those waterholes and see if we see anything. But this is a beautiful campsite here at Rooiputs, and it got cold last night, but actually not too bad. I don't see any ice. So yeah, let's make a coffee, hit the road, and see what we see.
Alright.
The sun's just come over the horizon, so we're all thawing out. But I must say that this coffee that Jay makes out of his machine is the best coffee I've ever had in the bush. So I need one. Definitely. An espresso machine incoming. What a sunrise and what a sighting to start the day. Rooiputs is conveniently located as it gives you access to both the Nossob and the Oyob River nearby. When heading north of Rooiputs, you need to use the Dune Road to gain access to the Oyob River Valley. While I find the Dune Road's game viewing inferior to the river roads, the scenery is still phenomenal. The bird life in Kgalagadi is unique. Look out for regulars such as the pygmy falcon, swallow-tailed bee-eater, and sociable weavers. sociable weavers are responsible for building huge nests in the camelthorn trees, which provide a signature image to the Kgalagadi. So we're here at one of the picnic sites, and it's actually also a museum. I'm not even going to try and pronounce the name because I can't say it. I'll put it there at the bottom. And yeah, we had a fantastic little snack, and yeah, I'm going to head down to Rooiputs, maybe a little bit north of here, to look at some of the waterholes. Generally the Rooiputs River has got better game viewing than the Nossob from my past experiences here. So let's head further down the Rooiputs and hopefully we see something. But this is a fantastic little museum picnic site. Yeah, been here a couple of times and fantastic.
It's a piece of artwork, that. Mussel, bit of mayo, salt crack.
It's gourmet. Bird life at Rooiputs campsite isn't too shabby either. We usually see more brown hyena than spotted in the Kgalagadi, so it was great to see this guy walking around camp. Right, another early start for us. We are trying to get up a bit earlier, even though it's a bit colder, for two reasons. First of all, to catch the amazing Kalahari sunrise, and second of all, hopefully we can find some game in the Nossob and the Rooiputs today. So yeah, hopefully we're rewarded for our efforts. What a fantastic evening.
You crossed the border.
Thank you. Obviously this is the border, but what a fantastic evening. We had a spotted hyena near camp. It was very, very dark, so the camera didn't really capture it that nicely, but it was fantastic. I'm looking forward to a sunrise. Got a coffee, got the heated seat on, It's actually only 6 degrees, so it's actually not that cold. But I tell you what, it's too comfy in that tent to get out in the morning, hey?
We are once again surrounded by lions.
This is insane. I put my window up because that one came so close. There are 12 lions. This is crazy. How many are there? There's 12, right?
Oh, we counted 12.
That's awesome, man. Oof, but that one was very close. And it was checking like straight through my window, so sometimes you chuck that window up. But this is crazy. They're all here in the riverbed. I think they're all going to walk towards me, so I need to get over to the passenger seat, actually. So I moved over to the passenger side of the vehicle, and shame, it looks like the male has got, he's blind in one eye, which is never lekker. But counted 13 lions, eh? And that just proves how patience here in the African bush pays off, because we saw those two walking across and we thought, it's an average sighting, nice but average. Saw those ones on the left now, saw the ones on the other side of the road chilling under the tree, and then they all came over the dune, and these two came back from the side, and then they had an interaction, and now they're all lying in the riverbed. It's just fantastic, eh? Patience is key, and we were rewarded. And rewarded for getting up early this morning. The lion sightings on this trip have been spectacular. Spectacular. How was that? Yes. Yeah. No, it was insane. They just kept on coming over the dune.
I know, so it's like 12, I think.
This lady said 13, but I only counted. Is it? So then it was 13.
So in total, 30 lions on this trip so far.
That's insane. Jade, where are we? Because I can't pronounce the name of this place.
You're gonna make me do this again. I think it's Ochterlony. Oyop River, Ochterlony on the Oyop River, and we're gonna make some breakfast wraps. Bacon, scrambled egg, cheese, bit of chili. Gonna be delicious.
Do our bacon underneath here because the wind's blowing a little bit, but look at this. On a breakfast wrap, courtesy of Jade.
Been eating like kings on this trip.
Kings, I'm telling you.
First, and then cheese or whatever in the egg, and then we put some chili sauce on the wrap. You just lay the wrap on top of the egg like that, and then let it cook. Then we're going to flip it over so the wrap's on the bottom, and the wrap's going to get all nice and crispy. You put your bacon, and then you just fold it into like a triangle, and that's it. Easy peasy, one pan.
So if there was such a thing as smell-o-vision, it would be pretty insane right now. Nothing like the smell of bacon in the morning. It'll be fantastic breakfast. Something very interesting. A leopard has taken down a gemsbok, and that's quite a catch really for a leopard, and apparently he's in the tree above the sort of bank here, and I can see the gemsbok's obviously dead, lying down there, but we can't find the leopard. People have said it's in this tree and then that tree and then lying down behind the buck, but no one seems to know where it is. So, time to play the waiting game and see if he doesn't come out. We've already waited about an hour. Went back to the picnic spot, Kamkwa picnic spot. It's right next to the picnic spot pretty much. Had a bit of something to drink. Come back. Hopefully we catch him coming down to the gemsbok, because that is a shot I do not want to miss. Been waiting here for another hour. It's bound to come down at some point. No luck with the leopard. I'm going to go back there just now. But I'm at 13de Boorgat, 13th waterhole. 2 male lions. Just chilling in the road. Running out of time to get back, so hopefully get some shots of these guys if they sit up. And then head back towards the leopard. With the lions doing what lions normally do, I headed back to the leopard. So I'm really running out of time now. I have to get back to camp for this leopard and he's just not coming out. You win some, you lose some, unfortunately. Would have been nice to see the leopard. Well, I saw him, just flicked his tail, lifted his leg, but that's it. Hey, unfortunate, because the light is getting so nice now. Would be awesome for him to come down to the Gemsbok and shower a little bit more, but time to go. Kgalagadi is such a beautiful place. I have to encourage all of you to visit both the South African side and the Botswana side of Kgalagadi. It can be a long drive or flight or anything to get here, but it's well worth it. It's the essence of the Kalahari. And yeah, like I said yesterday, Sandparks are doing an amazing job in this place. So let's keep the Kgalagadi going. I know they're normally fully booked a year in advance, but let's visit these areas and support them and have a great time and see some awesome stuff. The sun is going down behind me and it's just lit up these sand dunes here in the Oyob River. I'm about to turn into the Nossob River. Wow, fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Looking forward to getting back to camp, having a lekker nice hot shower. The rest of the team are already back in camp, so let me get back because I've got all the firewood on the roof, so time to get back. We spent our final day at Rooiputs just relaxing and enjoying this amazing place. So, after a fantastic morning drive, we have moved to Rooiputs number 1. Now, reason for that is someone else is pulling into our campsite later, so we moved to Rooiputs number 1. And it's our last night in the Kalahari or Kgalagadi. Man, the worst part of the trip for me, having to head back home. I really can't stand it. I could honestly live out in the African bush full time. Unfortunately, that's not possible at the moment. So tomorrow is a long drive home to Joburg. But what a fantastic trip. It's just magic, eh? How do you sum a trip like this up? I really can't sum it up, eh? It's just been the most amazing trip. Not necessarily because of what we've seen amazing things, but because I've fallen in love with the Kalahari again. It's one of my new favorite places to come to. Next year I will definitely be back here. And yeah, just fantastic mates, a fantastic trip, brilliant weather, brilliant sightings, fantastic gear that we used along the way, and memories, just so many memories that we've made. And not much more to say really than I hope the visuals did it justice, but what a fantastic place. I think the amount of nights we stayed in each place was phenomenal. Perfect trip planning wise. You know, food, we ate like kings. Photography, the light was amazing. It's just the perfect trip in my opinion. Nothing could take away from it really. So yeah, it's been fantastic. Cooking up the traditional leg of lamb. hopefully everyone enjoys it. But during our final evening here at Rooiputs. Before we could go home though, the lion taking a bite out of my tyre incident finally came back to haunt me.
What happened, Ed?
Sorry?
What happened?
Unfortunately, the bush fix we made at that campsite held up until now, but the plug started leaking. But we were gonna change the tyre anyway for the long trip back home. So instead of plugging it again, we decided to change it, and early evening rather than late evening when the lions pull through. And Jay is a legend, he helped me out. My jack wouldn't jack it up completely. He helped out, so we got it sorted. Just got to chuck the old one on the back. Good as new. I think what strikes me the most about this trip is the memories we made. When I look back and just reflect on the amazing moments we've had on this trip, it's just, I've never come away from a trip with more memories than this one. Obviously each trip is different, but not necessarily just because of the sightings, but being out here with great mates it doesn't get any better than that. That is the ultimate, to be out here with like-minded, great people. You know, I've learned a lot from them, and I'll say it, I've said it many times, I'll say it again, this is the essence of the Kalahari, and this is what makes the Kalahari special. It's just so many memories, and the scenery, and the difference between this and the traditional bushveld. So yeah, it's very difficult to sum a trip like this up. Unfortunately, a very long drive home. Yeah, I'll probably only get home like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock tonight, but that's fine. Gonna take it easy, get back to the city, and edit these episodes. Can't wait to edit them actually. Got so many episodes to edit, but fantastic. I hope you guys have enjoyed all of them. Hope you enjoyed the Mapungubwe and the Kruger ones, the Thuli ones, the Moremi and Chobe and Mahari Pans ones, and then these ones. Magic, absolutely awesome, eh? But thank you guys for watching, and to my Patreon members, thank you so much for making this possible. It really makes a big difference. If you want to sign up on Patreon, there'll be a link at the end of the video or in the description below. Would really appreciate that help to get out here and make more movies and films and all those sort of things, you know. But signing off here from a beautiful Kgalagadi Transfrontier Park, and I'll see you guys in the next adventure. Cheers. A huge thank you to Epic Africa for including me on this amazing trip, and I cannot wait for the next one. In the next episode, I head back to, yes, you guessed it, the incredible Kruger National Park.